I'm here with.
Marten.
Where are you from?
I'm from Germany.
How long have you been living in Samui?
In Samui, I've been for 2 months now.
Okay, so what do you think about Samui?
I really like Samui. I think it's a very nice place to live because no matter what kind of human being you are, you will find your people and will be happy and have a great time here.
Okay, so what do you do for a living now?
We do have a YouTube channel and we do offer services for e-commerce stores.
Awesome. So when you say we, so you have a business partner, right?
Yes, exactly. Me and my friend Felix, we work and live together here in Samui and been traveling together since March. And we do operate together if it is on YouTube or when it comes to business. And we do our thing together.
Amazing. So you guys are working remotely.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
so how did you shoot this lifestyle? I mean, working remotely from other countries.
We just took the decision to make a clear cut in Germany because we always knew that we want to do something different and want to start our entrepreneur journey. And since I was in Thailand and the Philippines in the last year, I said to him, "Hey, why don't we do it just in Thailand and do it complete remotely and online? Because it doesn't make any difference from the working aspect, then we will do it if we would do it in Germany."
So if it's not so different, why don't you just stay in Germany then? Wouldn't it be cheaper anyway?
It wouldn't be cheaper because the cost of living in Thailand are just too good to not be living here. And on top of that, the life here is just great. The quality of life for me is immaculate. I ride my scooter. I got different facilities I really appreciate. I've got the best weather. I've got the most kind local people, and I'm just enjoying the life here.
Amazing. So speaking of the local people, like how do you find your community here? And I don't mean just local people. I mean like friends that you hang out with here as well.
So there are different hotspots for like-minded people, whether you are interested in several topics. So if you're more into like an athletic thing, you can go to maybe a Muay Thai camp or a Muay Thai gym. Then you can go to co-working spaces. You can go to spa spaces. They are like, no matter what you're into, you will find your people, and therefore it is very easy to find like-minded people on Samui, no matter what kind of human being you are.
So what do you think is the best place to meet like-minded people in Samui?
That has to be the health lab. I spend there every day, and she's laughing because she always says I'm only in the health lab, and that's true, but only because it's just the best place here on Samui for me, and therefore it's my recommendation for meeting like-minded people or the best people.
Yeah, last time I was at the Hill Lab, I saw three people with a camera.
Yeah, maybe they saw our YouTube videos and now we inspired them to film some videos. And I just think that people that caring about their health and body are more likely to be too connected to each other. And also for me, I do connect better with them than with people that destroy their body and just harm themselves. So I think the conscious community is for me.
I totally agree with you. I think the people who care about health, fitness, are more likely to also have like higher goal as well because they're able to set the goal and then achieve them.
Yeah, that's for sure. I think that people that are on the road of success or have big goals, big ambitions, that they know how important it is to have a functional body and that their health isn't
For granted.
for granted. Yeah, exactly. And so therefore they also really care about their body and health.
Okay, so then in terms of like working remotely, do you think you're more productive when you work remotely or you're less productive? Is it hard to balance the lifestyle?
I do not have a reference to look at because I only have my productivity to look at, and there is no difference in working from Thailand or from Germany because it's online, so it's every time remote for me. But I think it's a matter of of your surrounding and your society you're into. And if you're with people that are not productive and they are caring about other things than working, you are more likely to drift in those directions. But if you surround yourself with people that are hyper productive, focused and working and ambitious, then you will definitely be able to be productive when working remotely. I think it's a matter of discipline, and it's a matter of being able to focus on the very best things or the important things for you, and to prioritize what is important for you and what's not.
That is true. So do you have like a set schedule for what you want to do in each day, or do you just like plan it day by day or week by week?
It depends, because the work isn't the same every time, every day. So there is not like a set up plan I can work through. I would wish that it be like this, because it would be easier for me, and so I have to search for things sometimes that I can work on. So that's also a challenge for me, but still it differentiates. But this gives me also the freedom of choice to be able to work not like the scheduled time, and just be free whenever I want to be, wherever.
Okay. And then, like you said, you've been living everywhere else in Southeast Asia. Like, why did you decide on Samui, Thailand, and not Phuket, Chiang Mai, or Bali, Vietnam, Philippines?
I think it's just a combination of all things. If it is the cost of living, if it is the quality of life, the nature, the people, the facilities you get, and all this together just combines perfectly in Samui. And I think the other places lack on one kind of those things, but maybe they have like an advantage in other aspects. So I think there are many great places to live and work in Southeast Asia, but for now it is Samui for me the best. But maybe in a couple of months I will be thinking differently on this question.
And you think you meet a lot of people like you in Samui?
Yeah, for sure. But there's nobody like me. You know, it's like there are always people that are like similar to you and differentiate in small
other
things
ways,
or in
yeah,
other ways,
of
but you will
course.
never find people that are exactly like you. But I think that's it's a great thing about life, because you will always meet anybody is still like can be an inspiration for you, and you can still be learning anything from anyone, because they have interests in other topics.
So, what would you say are some of your biggest passion? Like, is it like travel, or I don't know, like something else, like sport?
Yeah, sport has to be there for sure on that list. Sport, social gatherings, and be connected with people I like. That's also a passion for me. And traveling, experiencing culture and different people, different countries, different continents. Anything is very interesting for me, and I want to dive more into that in the future. But for now, I have also to be productive, because if you just, and that's a thing some people maybe lack on, is that if you travel too much and just switch places every time, you don't get into like a routine and can be productive as you could be if you just stay at one place and be productive.
I see that. That's why I was asking you about if it was hard to work remotely, because for me, I find that I really like when I travel and work, but sometimes I'm not as productive because there are so many things to see. You know, you get distracted, and then you meet people and you want to spend time with them as well. Like, because your passion is also like, you know, getting connected with like-minded people. Yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree with that, and I think that's what I've said earlier before, is that you have to remind yourself of your vision and the road you want to go, and stay focused, and don't let yourself be distracted by. And there are many things to be distracted by, and that's also a risk of working remotely or being in great places like this, because you have many things going on. You can go out, have a great night, you can drink, you can do anything you want, and be distracted by many things. So I think it's a challenge, but you have to manage it if you want to be successful.
Yeah. So what are some of these distractions that you say there are many things?
as a young man, that can be yeah, parties, girls, the nature, and so many different things you can visit here on Samui. So I think there are several distractions you face and have to manage in order to be successful.
Yeah, that's true. So I would like to ask you, do you have any advice for other people who want to have the lifestyle you're having right now?
I think I would give them the same advice I would give to my younger self, is that just go out there and don't think about the consequences, because everything will fall into place if you put in the work and if you put yourself in the right places. So just go out in this world and just start experiencing, start creating your own path, and don't. And that's the most important thing, is don't let yourself be driven or controlled by social expectations, and start doing your own thing, creating your own path.
Amazing. So fun fact. So actually, Martin was the one that told me to start a YouTube channel and start documenting my life. And in the beginning, I didn't know like what to talk about. But now I feel like it's the best thing that happened to me, because I feel like vlogging really helped me organize my thoughts, and then also see the progress that I have made like day to day. I think day one, I wasn't even starting my marketing agency yet, but now I have an agency. So it's very fun and cool to see my progress. But do you want to tell my viewer like what is your YouTube channel about? What's your vision and what you plan to like post on your YouTube channel?
Yes, so our YouTube channel is Marten and Felix, and we are vlogging our life, document our path from. We have a series called Rex to Riches, and we are building a business from scratch, and yeah, documenting our process there, and also documenting our process as young men growing into this world and experiencing life, figuring out life. And our vision is to be financially independent and also independent when it comes to locations, and be able to live my life as I want to live it, no matter what I'm up to.
That's amazing. Yeah, I think location independent is such a good thing to have and such a luxury.
Yeah, it's a privilege. It's a privilege, and it's also a privilege from our today's world and our like in the time we live in. Like 20 years ago, it wouldn't be possible. So we have to take advantage of our times, and don't let the times and the social media and everything take advantage from us and take our time, because that's our most precious thing.
Amazing. Okay, well, thank you so much for answering all the questions. Definitely check out their YouTube channel. I'm gonna put the link here.